What is good, everybody? It is your boy Pat, the designer, back at it again. How y'all feeling about this new studio? Looking good up in this mug, ain't we? Looking pretty good up in this mug. Gotta break down. Listen, it's the NBA prediction show. It's the show we've all been waiting for. It's the show that we've all been waiting for. Because the NBA season is here. Dog, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We got the crew. We got the production team in the background. Clap it up for the production team. Always showing real love out here, man. Mad love to him, mad love. We got Ringo J. We got Jay Holt. And we got P Kid on his way up here. He'll be here sooner than later. So we got to break down what we expect in the NBA this season. Especially from our Chicago Bulls. If you are new to the channel, man, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. This is the only channel that talks Chicago sports, has Chicago talk. So get in tune with us, man. Let's start it off, man. Let's start it off on the Chicago Bulls side of things. Let's start it off on the Bulls side of things, man. Listen, I kind of gave y'all my prediction in a video before. Kind of just going into what I think, the record is going to be. I think the Bulls are probably a 45 to 48 win team. But the squad hasn't gotten to give their opinions on it. So we want to hear from them as well. Listen, boys over there, Jay Ho, how you feeling about this Bulls team coming into this season? What are your thoughts on the team? Where do you think they finish the season out?
The Bulls 82-0.
82-0, John.
82-0. Number one
0.
championship. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Marcus Couch in the live already talking about it. Ringo, how you feeling about it, man?
54 win team. I told you this on multiple occasions. I stand by it.
I stand by it. That's a brand name. I stand by it.
54 win team.
Yeah.
I stand by it. They got all the capabilities to go real far. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And it starts tonight, so we'll see.
I'm excited about it, man. I'm really excited about it. Now the Bulls, listen, we could go in here and get deep into our Bulls, you know what I'm saying, like we're known to do. But I mean, there's a lot of competition in this Eastern Conference. We're talking about an Eastern Conference that is in a completely different is this the first year in a long time where we can say that the Eastern Conference is better than the Western Conference? From top to bottom, or are we still kind of giving a nod to the West?
No, I would say the East is more well-rounded. The West is just more so
top heavy. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's kind of go down. Listen, who do you have? Let's start here. Who do you have winning the Eastern Conference? Now, of course, I'm gonna go with my pick. My pick is based on the fact that I'm going barring any injuries, right? I'm going saying these guys are healthy the entire season. I don't think that there's anybody in the East that can beat Brooklyn. I just don't. I don't think there's anybody that wins more games than Brooklyn. I think they have that many top players. Even without Kyrie, I think that they're better kind of without Kyrie. And it's weird to say, but James Harden actually gets the opportunity to handle the ball and facilitate to everybody. Now, not a great showing for them last night, but I still got Brooklyn winning it all in the Eastern Conference. I just think that KD is a little bit too much to overcome. I think that James Harden's a little bit too much to overcome. And I think that they have just a lot of the intangibles that are going. And listen, they got championship pedigree on that team already. You know what I'm saying? A couple champions on that team already. So what y'all thinking? Who do you have winning the Eastern Conference this year?
You see, the thing is, I can't say barring injury Brooklyn. But I would say I would have to lean towards more so. Even though I got beef with them, I have to go.
Still going Milwaukee.
I gotta go Milwaukee because right now, yes, Kyrie's status is in the air.
Yep.
We don't know you know how that's gonna shape up when he does come back, because he did say he's not retiring. The bench just looked old. To me yesterday, I've ripped. And you got Giannis. That's the best player right now.
If he can continue, like, I don't know if y'all was watching last night, and of course, like, when you look at it, it's like, yeah, well, KD still dropped 30-something points on him. Fam, like, look at the defensive footwork. Look at how he was positioned where he was at on a lot of those shots, dog, it's crazy to say, but Giannis got better as a defender. To me, Giannis somehow figured out a way to get better as a defender. Like, that's wild to me. That's crazy to me. So I'm not mad at your Bucks pick either. Who you got, Hope?
I would say, yeah, it's still the Bucks because Philly's a wreck. They're destroyed. So I feel like it's pretty much Brooklyn number 2. The Bucks have. It's more about the other teams not doing their thing.
Yeah.
That Milwaukee's able to feast. So now they're actually getting better. So just because of naturally growing and the maturation process.
Yeah.
So they're still the favorites.
Shout out from the Virgin Islands, man, tuning in. I mean, they weren't number. This is the thing, though. Like, I'm talking about winning the East. They weren't number. They didn't win the East last year.
No, they didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like that's always an interesting thing when you look at it. So I got Brooklyn as my East winner. Y'all both got Milwaukee. Who you got coming out of the Western Conference with it? Who you got winning the West? A lot of teams out there, a lot of talent out there. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people might say, you got to see it. It's the Lakers. It's the Clippers West. It's Phoenix. They're the next up and coming thing. I'm a surefire guy. I've seen it happen multiple times. I'm going with the Golden State Warriors to win the Western Conference.
I was thinking the same thing too.
I'm going with the Golden State. For real, I'm going with the Golden State Warriors to win the Western Conference, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like, it seems like, yes, they had the injury. Yes, there was some moments where they missed the beat. Yes, there were some moments where they lost a lot of talent. But and P Kid chiming in the chat, he said Portland.
Yeah,
Swift, Portland coming out of the West.
Swift
But
second round.
it's just, to me, you've got those guys with more experience. None of those guys are driving into the bucket, putting their body on the line. None of those guys are getting knocked down. You might lose a Draymond, but they not only did that, but now you have, with a year of experience and Klay Thompson coming back, the one thing that we always said the Warriors were missing in a big man in James Wiseman. I think they've only gotten better throughout this entire process of them going through injury. And so to me, I think that is a scary, scary good team. And I absolutely think they're going to win the West.
Yeah. To be honest, for me, I wouldn't see why not. I think I mean, you named Jonathan Kuminga, but I mean, I just look up and down the roster. I think if I'm not mistaken, Wiggins might have came off the bench.
Wiggins coming off the bench, yeah. Wiggins coming off the bench
for them.
Jordan Poole, absolutely.
I'm looking at it from that standpoint about what he just said. We all knew that Jordan Poole was a bucket coming out of Michigan.
Yeah,
he just left too early.
It took some time,
but now,
yeah.
Like, what he was doing yesterday, I mean, he looks like it finally clicked. Now you put that coming off the bench with Kuminga, and now once Klay gets back,
yeah.
with them having a James Wiseman, which we already know what he can do. I mean,
did Wiggins start last night?
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Wiggins started last night.
Okay, he started last night, but yeah, I mean, just looking at the totality of the team, I don't see why they wouldn't, because, transferring off of that, mugs are like, oh, it has to be the Lakers. They have all the names.
Yeah.
Yes. But like I was trying to tell people, where's your shooting? And then you tell me where your bench at. Muggs was going dumb crazy this morning. Oh, Russ need to come off the bench. We doing this now?
Oh yeah, y'all gotta chill on my boy Russ, man. Y'all gotta lay off Russ.
But man, I got Golden State though.
It's gonna come. I got Golden State. Who you got? You said Golden State too, right?
I was kind of feeling like I was rooting for Golden State to be back full strength. I mean, you still got Phoenix though.
Phoenix to me is in there, but you know what? Phoenix is. They reminded me too much of the Charles Barkley Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, there was a dying flame right there. Like that was, but I mean, I can't say they won't win the West, but they're not the team that I would say I'm absolutely going to pick to come out of the West because, or just to win it. I'm not saying that they won't come out of it, but like,
Well,
I guess that is
does
what I mean,
Devin Booker take the next step of maturity? Like
Yeah.
all the stuff that he was doing, being a hothead, because if they don't do the self-inflicted stuff,
yeah.
Phoenix is still a good team. I mean, Chris Paul, every team he's been on, they've contended. I mean, he usually gets hurt. We're proud of him for not getting hurt to make it to the finals. But see, it's not about Chris Paul. It's about Devin Booker. And so my thing is that will Phoenix take that next step? Will DeAndre Ayton? They got there. So will they be hungry enough to do that?
How much do we put on coaching in that situation too? Because the dumbest thing to me was how they set up DeAndre Ayton to guard Giannis. It was just like, wait for him to get to the bucket and see if you can outpower him down there. It was like, dog, he's starting at the free throw line. Like he's gonna murder somebody if you set him up like that. So I think
would you say that Milwaukee and the Suns were basically like equals of each other, that they were both, the other teams didn't make it, so they're like we're here?
Well, I think yes,
and so they're growing,
yes,
because they got that experience,
they got that opportunity. I would say that's a good assessment of it. I'll tell you this though, the difference between the two is that if Giannis continues to improve, not only just with his jump shot, but also with like I said, if what I saw last night he does all season, he's a better defender, which is scary to think about. If he keeps going in the right direction, Giannis is a game changer player. He's the best player in the NBA if he's making shots. Like legitimately, like we could say KD. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if he's making shots, and that's a big if, because he went 1 for 4 from the three, and people were losing their minds. But it's the fact that he's willing to take the shot. But if he's making shots, he's the best player in the NBA. It's not even close. He's unstoppable at every position, everything he does right now. And so to me, that's the difference in the teams right now. That's the difference in between Milwaukee and Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that gets scary. When you look at that, and listen, being an Eastern Conference fan, it gets real scary. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, let's check out, what do you guys think? And we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Like the video. Hold on, we got a question from Baki here. Baki really showing some tuning in with us, always rocking with us. Question for the Suns is, if Booker takes the next step, will Ayton allow his contract situation to affect his play, especially after seeing Bridges get paid? That's not a bad question.
Can I start this one off?
Go ahead.
So with me, when you say next step, because let's be honest, Booker did just come off of a season averaging 27.
Yeah.
So like, first, when we say next step with him, what are we talking about? And two, I would say that yes, while the DeAndre Ayton contract situation is looming, you still got a job to do.
It's interesting because, like, I agree with you when we're talking about the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made the NBA Finals. Like, what is the next step? Like, what's the step past NBA Finals?
Right.
Like, of course, winning it, but like, it's like you said, and this is the argument I had with people about Zach LaVine. When others are like, well, he's not a for sure number one. And it's like, what you want him to do? He's averaging 28 points a game on 50% shooting, and he's getting a bucket every single night.
33.
By the way, he was the only one. He's got to win MVP to be a for sure number one. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way he's going to be a for sure number one. So to me, that's the thing that a lot of people don't see. You know, it's like, he's got to take that next step. What's the next step? 27 points a game. And for me, it's not that I'm not putting Phoenix in it. It's not that I'm not saying that Phoenix can not be a championship team again, not get to the finals again. But to me, did anyone dethrone Golden State when they were healthy? That's the biggest question.
This is the thing.
Can you dethrone Golden State when they're healthy? And of course, the biggest question there is Golden State healthy? But can you dethrone Golden State when they're healthy?
I just think it's funny because when Clay went down, Muggs was acting like Golden State just died.
Yeah,
like that. They was like, nah, it's no way they can come back. So I mean, I'm glad to see that, you know, everything's getting back on track with them. But I mean, no, you're absolutely right, because I think last last year was I think from Milwaukee's case. I think from Milwaukee's case, it was
Ladies
more,
and gentlemen,
it was,
enter in the chat, the pettiest man alive. Late
Yo.
as per usual. You might need to adjust that mic for your little limp there, which is why hopefully a sponsor can come along and help us with the limp mics. Anyway, no, what you were saying, Ringo?
I think more so last year, Milwaukee's case was happenstance, and I think that Phoenix was more so just this is matchup based. And we feel like we can take these dudes, especially like where the Lakers were, and then you look at everybody else in that situation.
Well, since you're here, I like what you said. Since you're here, we kind of saw you in the chat, but we'll catch up on you real quick. Shout out to Marcus Couch for picking up the joke. Microphone sponsored by Blue Chew. Hey, kid. So who you got winning the East, my boy?
Got Bucks.
Still got the Bucks.
They look good.
Dog, listen. Let me ask you, because I kind of said it to them and you weren't here.
Good.
Let me ask you. What you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you. Did Giannis's defense get better, or was seeing things?
Giannis got better all the way around. My man is like, I'm taking this three whether I make it or not.
Yeah.
His mid range got a little better from a few that he hit. Defense got better. I mean, he's still growing. What, 25?
26 for Giannis? 25? Let's check out the stats, team.
Like this literally might be the last year. Like you could still be growing at 26.
Yeah.
Last year. So I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. That dude was a monster.
Well, I mean, if we think about like Muggs always kind of think about like Jordan is the greatest alive. So of course Jordan developed as a shooter late in his career. Developed much more as a shooter late in his career. So there's still a lot of LeBron was pulling that thing.
Good.
LeBron was pulling that thing.
LeBron was like,
LeBron had moments where he was definitely looking like these young boys just running.
He also had some moments where I was like, man, that fadeaway is patented. I don't know who put him in the lab, but it looked real good. So
who you got? You really got Portland coming out the West.
Wait till they play.
You really got Portland coming out of the West.
26 for Giannis.
26 years old for Giannis.
Wait till they play.
Really?
Wait till they play.
I just why?
Wait, he wasn't joking about that?
No, I'm not joking. I got Portland. You got to think about it. They have no, like, with Melo no longer being on the team, they don't have any, like, issue on making sure he gets the touches and stuff like that.
Right.
They're literally going to just be flowing through their two main guys. The only issue they ever had was defense, realistically. But you offensively, who can't they beat? Who can't they beat?
Well, I mean,
who can't they shoot? Who can outshoot them?
Golden State.
Maybe.
No, ain't no maybe.
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe on that.
Hey, listen. Steph is not out shooting Dame like he used to.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Dame is a more I would say diverse scorer. Yeah. He's on par or better as a scorer.
Dame can score at every level, for sure. Dame can score at every level for sure.
The only thing I would question about that is
health.
Could you say not even that? Could you say who can stop them? Who can they stop?
That's a good question.
Because basically I'm looking at it like and you might be right with the points that you said, but them losing Melo, I'm harking them back now. You're basically going back because if I'm not mistaken, they had Norman Powell, and Norman Powell went back to Toronto, right?
Yeah.
So then you turn around, you're back in the same situation you had before you had Melo.
Yeah.
They have a real coach.
I definitely think the coach makes a difference. Terry
Stotts was not the guy.
He was. You know what Terry Stotts was? He was that guy that can get you.
He was man
to a certain level.
It was Carew 99. So didn't Steph score 62 against Dame last season?
He did. He absolutely did.
Okay, but name me their defensive stopper.
They don't have one.
They don't have one.
But
they may not have one.
I don't know.
But guess what? In today's league,
do
I have to be defense dominant to win the East? I mean West? No.
But you do. But you do have to play some kind of defense.
Hey, you at least got to be middle.
You got to be respectable a little bit.
Are they a top 4 team in the West?
Are they a top 4 team in the West?
Absolutely
Who's your top 5
not.
in the West right now? I would give you Golden State. I'm gonna put the Lakers up there because
Golden State is a maybe.
Not for me.
They look good.
Not for me.
No, seriously. They are a maybe. They were 8th seed last year.
Yeah.
Right? Let's not cap. It's a maybe for them.
They were an 8th seed last year with everybody injured.
Everybody.
Wait.
Everybody injured.
Who's not injured now?
The only
Clay still injured. Wiseman still injured.
Wiseman was
Clay
there.
still injured. Wiseman.
But
Ain't none of those dudes on the floor.
We know that Clay's coming back. Is dead set.
You
in
think
February.
he's going to come back and be the same player?
No,
You
I'm-
don't
no,
know that.
I'm not saying that he's gonna come back and be right off the cuff. Oh, Clay,
It's gonna take him a minute.
the shooting goes nowhere.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not going
That's
to.
not true.
I'm
Because
not
it's a
going to-
leg injury to shoot.
Well, it's gonna take him some
gonna take
time,
him a
but
minute.
I'm not going to put an 8th
he's a-
seed
he's a-
over
he's at
a
least
top,
gonna
a
get
top
back to
team
that.
last year.
I'm not
First game of the season.
Lakers.
I'm not going to do it.
Well, I was doing
Le-
that before the season started.
Lakers, Lakers, Nuggets, Suns.
Not,
I got
I don't have
Nuggets
Nuggets
up there.
because they ain't got Jamal Murray.
They got the MVP.
Yeah,
Stop it.
I don't need Jamal Murray. They did a lot without Jamal Murray
Yeah.
last year.
No,
So-
Jamal Murray went
so-
down, and then guess what?
Lakers, Nuggets, Suns,
I'll put the Suns up there.
Grizzlies.
No,
Top 5?
no,
Grizzlies just
No.
can't go over that hump.
no. And
But-
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Grizzlies,
They lost.
Grizzlies
no,
is the
no,
Detroit
no,
of the
that- no,
West.
they're.
I don't think
They're-
Phoenix is gonna be top 5. this year.
Are we just gonna sleep on what they was doing?
Yeah,
to get
we
into
gon-
the-
we gonna
They,
sleep on that.
they're elevating. They're
I will say
elevating.
this.
We're gonna
If we're,
sleep on
I
it.
will say this. If we're gonna sleep on that, the thing that we have to look at is the thing that I was sleeping on with Phoenix last year was they did it in the bubble, but they didn't do it before the bubble.
And Utah.
So
And Utah.
I don't believe in Rudy Gobert.
Hey,
that's the most useless 200 million I've ever seen in my life.
That 205 believes in
That
him.
is the most useless 200 million I've ever seen in my life. So I said, P Kid, hi.
Hey, listen.
Hey, look, quick rapid fire to finish it out because we got Bulls basketball. Y'all know we doing a live call. That's why we in the studio right now, making it look real good for you on the first live, trying to make a good impression. Real quick, MVP for this season.
Zach.
KD.
You got KD? Who you got?
Giannis?
I got Zach. I got Zach.
It's a hard. Hey,
got
listen,
Zach.
it's a hard thing not to say.
You know why? Because the only reason why, because a lot of times they don't like to give like Giannis is getting to the point where it's like, all right, dog, you can't keep winning.
No, he ain't got 3 yet.
He's still growing.
When he get 3, then you get to that.
Is
point.
it 3?
It's
Is
3.
3 the cutoff?
Yeah,
Because
you'll win.
there's always-
Up to 3, it's like, yeah, no, we don't like
You
that.
I
right.
feel like Giannis might break the mold on it because he's sticking with Milwaukee, and all the writers are gonna love that. They're gonna be like, he's doing it back home.
No, time out. I either got Zach or I got Dame. Dame not getting
You
MVP.
really killing on the Portland thing.
Dame not winning MVP is a tragedy.
I think Charles Barkley is sitting right next to you.
Hey, listen. Hey, Dame not winning
No,
MVP
not
is
with
a
how he
tragedy.
support Kyrie. Let's see. What's the defensive player of the year?
Giannis.
That I got. That I
Giannis.
got. And let me tell you this: Rudy Gobert win that thing. I'm pissed. 6th man of the year. Who you got?
Jordan Poole.
That's not a bad one, actually.
No, our dude from what's the guy we got from the Lakers?
Caruso.
Caruso.
Caruso's not a bad one either.
Hey, wait. Before we get
I'ma
off this
say this,
subject,
I'ma say
real
this.
quick.
There's going to be a lot of Bulls that win a lot of awards this year if the Bulls are good because Chicago's good.
Real quick.
Wait.
Don
Go
Burr
ahead.
in here.
Co-
Don Burr pays to get on just to let
Bull-
you know.
Bulls.
Detroit
Yo.
versus everybody.
Yo.
Now back to my Detroit
Yo.
blogs.
Chicago Bulls
Shout out to
fans,
you for the super chat.
y'all got to do better. Carugo, is that how you say it? What is that?
Caruso.
Carugo? Carugo. The nickname?
No, that's not what we call him.
Bro.
He the Red Sea on this channel.
Exactly.
I love that nickname.
Stop that.
The
Stop
Red
that
Sea?
Carugo mess.
Like, the
Anyway,
letter C.
no.
You not rocking with that
No.
one? What you got?
No.
You going Caruso?
I'm going Caruso. His mama called him Caruso.
No,
His
you
name's
got to give him a
Caruso.
nickname. Come
No,
on, dog.
no.
Why?
His name is Alex.
why?
How about that? How about that?
Mama call him Alex. I'm gonna call him Alex.
Hey, let's get.
No, 6 man though. I got
6 man. Yeah,
Lou Will, depending on how Atlanta uses him.
So easy.
it is. But you know what?
Easy.
Hey, listen.
He
but
named
you know
his
what?
kid 6.
I'm
Come on
here.
now.
I'm here for it. Like I do too. Like if Atlanta's winning,
It's
going to be because
Will.
Lou Will's coming off of the bench dominating up.
20 points off the bench. Please.
Yeah, most improved player.
P. Will.
That's
I
a
like
good one.
P.
I like
Will.
it.
Is Lonzo to be here? Like, well, he was improved last.
He would
year,
just
right?
have to
I
up.
was
He would just
thinking
have to up his scoring
I would, yeah, because you're looking for
because he
down-
14 points a game for his career, so he would have to up his scoring.
I would get to be on Chicago.
Yeah.
Lonzo could be. He could end up being like the assist king.
Yeah,
You can see a lot of nice stuff come out of him. I should have drafted him in my fantasy squad. So Zach.
yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
got Zach though.
I got somebody off the Knicks.
Somebody
You don't
said.
know his name?
Somebody said Laurie.
No, seriously. Like, here's my
Obi?
thing.
Lowry could have won
You know,
most improved the last 4 years.
The
if he
Knicks
played
got a
any
whole bunch
basketball.
of people who
Yeah.
they just put together who are just workhorses. So at this point, I think it's gonna be somebody off the Knicks,
I mean, but who comes out of New York?
like quickly.
I mean, but it's.
I can
Julius
see
Randle.
quickly because y'all know Thibs is absolutely a hey, I'm gonna develop these point guards
Yeah.
to the ends of the earth.
I think quickly
Who's
could
the
do it.
Luau Deng type of cat. Because when you think about Luau and Jimmy Butler,
Those
came
are
out of
6
nowhere,
man guys. Yeah.
that raised their game up.
Yeah.
So I could see, that would be somebody that holler out of New York. Whoever's that peg, that's sweet.
I say that just because I know Derrick Rose.
I said Lonzo Ball, so I'm gonna stick with my pick of Lonzo Ball because Lonzo's
Lonzo's starting though.
Yeah, but
But
it's
To get most
about
improved.
improving. Think about this.
I don't think nobody thinks he can't do what he's going to do.
No,
I
but
think
I
we all
think-
think he
I
just
think-
hasn't getting the opportunity.
I
you know what I'm
think-
saying?
But
Like,
I think the scoring improving because I absolutely think his scoring is going to improve because they're just moving the ball so quick.
I think his assist goes up.
I think his
I think
assists
he
go up
finally
too.
just it cracks double digit
Michael
assists.
Porter Jr., but Michael Porter.
I'm here for
No,
I'm
you
here
can't
for-
get you
there's-
can't you
there's
can't get
only
most
one-
improved with
no,
a $200 million
No,
contract.
there's only
They
one
just do
way.
200 M's
There's
after
only
this, man.
one way Michael Porter Jr. wins.
35 a game.
There's only one way Michael Porter Jr. wins it.
If he beats out Nikola Yo.
No.
Like,
If he plays defense. If he come out and he play defense.
your back you ever had a pinch nerve in your back? You ever have a pinch nerve in your
Yeah.
back? He ain't been playing no defense.
Hey, look.
Like,
I ain't seen defense that bad since J.R. Smith shook Buddy hand on the sideline. Did we get all the awards? Because it's about to be Bulls basketball. We got to start a whole new live for the Bulls basketball. Make sure y'all tune in and rock with us. If y'all ain't like the video yet, like it because we're about to live call this Bulls game.
Coach
We're
of the
getting
year.
ready for it.
Coach of the
Coach
year.
of the year. Coach of the year. Ooh,
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups. I'm not. You know what
A
though?
rookie?
Chauncey Billups is his first year coaching.
Coach.
First year head
Oh,
coach.
you know what? Nope. I'm going different. J Kidd,
Who he coaching for?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Heck no.
J Kidd.
Full circle.
Nope.
J Kidd.
Fool got Luca and what's her name? No.
Hey, look. You still got to win.
No. He's not gonna get coach of the year. Luca ain't sticking no defense either.
They're supposed to win.
Hey, Chauncey is a defensive minded coach because he played on the defensive team.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it? Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. We about to get into this Bulls live call. Give us like 2 minutes and we'll be right back on. Hey, yo, Chicago, y'all stay safe out there. We'll be back. Peace.